Identities are crazy. When you don't have an identity or you have too many identities, it could get discombobulating, confusing, make you go mentally ill. Who am I? What am I? What's my worth? All those questions are fucking bogus. And the answer to all those questions are made in the building process. Hi, I'm on the floor. How you feeling? It's your boy Scotty. We got the Bev, cause you can't forget it. Alani, baby. Never, never, never. I can't forget it, hell no. I hope everybody's doing good. It's your boy Scotty, the creator of Dazed. Delightfully Dazed. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for all the love in the last video. Everybody coming back from the old community. It feels so dope, man. It's definitely hard to make videos and come back after everything that I was doing. I'm a little discombobulated, but you know what, man? We freaking here, baby. This is all that matters. I'm working on getting outside and making a bunch of little exploration adventure videos. Something that people could watch and be like, damn, look at that look at that goddamn tree over there. That's that shit right there. That's what I want. I've been working on taking my content to new heights. I'm talking about I want to go to Canada. I want to do all this stuff and get my channel looking outdoorsy. And I also want to make little vlogs that have to do with, you know, let's go shopping. I don't know where we're going to go shopping. I literally do not live by anything. But I will make a bunch of vlogs, mainly outdoor, hiking, camping, all that stuff I enjoy. I have a lot of different hobbies. I really like to go paintballing and fly RC planes as well. Maybe I'll make videos doing that shit too. Brother, I really like dinosaurs as well. Just saw the new Jurassic World. That shit go hard. But I have so many things that I enjoy. You know, man? I want to be able to capture it all and like document it on this camera. Like a journal. But you know, it's got a lens. If you also couldn't tell from my previous video, I do love talking about mental health and I studied a lot of psychological concepts. I've been doing that since 2020 actually, and I love it. Bachelor's in psychology, man. I'm over here feeling like goddamn Sigmund Freud. I'm telling you, baby. And we reading on Carl Rogers, my favorite dude. Carl R. Rogers. On Becoming a Person. Mad dope, dog. Recommended. You see that I love books too. A lot of hobbies. I want to make Instagram reels with all my hobbies, do some book reviews, get on Book Talk. TikTok, man. Jesus. I actually built like my whole well-known career off TikTok, dog, with a bunch of little jokes. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what I was known for on TikTok. I get a lot of weird hate on TikTok, dog. I don't know what I did to people. Bro, you fell off. I'm like, damn, dog. I'm just over here vibing. Fell off from where? I was just chilling before too, dog. I'm just a dude who makes videos, honestly. I'm just here to enjoy my experience, man. Have a good time. Freak do you mean? You see, dog, I always had this dream of just being free, being able to explore and travel and do all this stuff. Not that being able to do that is the only definition of freedom. Mental freedom is like my thing too, you know? Being not constricted to the negative mind. That's where it's at. But I also want to get outside and get out this damn freaking house, dog. I've been living at home trying to get my own apartment for years. That's why I painted my room, made it look different. I need to get the hell away. I used to always talk about one day we gonna get our own apartment, we gonna move the hell out of here. We still here. But you know what, dog? Instead of that, I'm like, why don't we get outside more? You know, I think that's the one thing I always needed, is just to go outside. I actually didn't start to get hiking and like being able to enjoy all my outdoor time until, what was it, like 2020, 2021-ish. I started going outside. And it's like kind of newer to me because like, again, I was always busy. I played football for 18 years. I was in school and just like all this different stuff. But I want to see Colorado. I want to see Oregon. Canada. I was supposed to go to Canada. That's my big plan, and I still plan on doing that. My goal is to just be able to create non-stop and do things all the time for the viewer experience. I want people to get immersed into my videos and just like, damn, I want you to feel like you there. It's fun when I get to create these things, when I get to make this art that people get to enjoy. It's a great, fulfilling feeling because I'm the one creating this art, putting the paintbrush to the canvas, and the other people get to feel the energy from that. I'm telling you, dog, good vibes all around. All around. I've been on the internet for about 5 years. YouTube, I'm coming up on 4 years. Although I may have restarted a lot of stuff and just like, you know, over here trying to figure out what I want to do content-wise, I've come to learn how to operate. My goal right now is to post a bunch of YouTube videos, get my reels going, and once again, I really want them to be kind of outdoor based, and I'm pushing myself too because I want to get outside more, and it's been hard. Again, I work a regular job, I was fixing my car, I was doing a bunch of stuff. I don't do content as a job, never did. It was never something that like I could sit here and, hey dog, I make videos for a living. And that's what I always wanted it to be. Not because I don't want to work, not because society, man, I'm not giving in to the capitalistic government, going to work for no CEOs, fuck that. Nah, dog. My whole thing is I just want to be creative. I just want to be able to fund my creativity. I want to be able to do so much stuff it's not even funny and actually bring a change to society through what I do on the internet, through what I do in my videos. Inspire people to grow by any means necessary. Whether it's getting outside or just having some good conversations in the bedroom, we freaking having a good time all the time. And that's what life's all about, enjoying the experience. My goal isn't to sit here and, oh, look at me living, I'm having the best experience, but to document my experience from growing where I am now, right? Growing from where I am now, there we go, up to here, to a point where life just can be wherever I want it to be. And when I get there, it's not just for me, it's for the community. I want to do a bunch of community events. I want to be able to give away things, make merch, and just be able to give back to the people who helped me in the future get to where I want to be. You see, I'm on top of the bed now. I've always been somebody who just loves people. I used to not like people, but not like, oh, I don't like people. But being around people was just a little bit too much. But now, dog, I love people. I want to be in a group of people in a room having a conversation. That shit sounds like heaven to me. Social interaction, communication, human interaction in general, I love that shit. If you want to help me grow the community, consider dropping a like, commenting, sharing your thoughts, or sharing the video with a friend or family member. Bring them on the good vibe train, baby. We always chilling on this side. Yeah. And that's one thing I want to do, is be able to give people this human experience through the connections of the internet, right? Sorry, I got dizzy. Building a community just off vibrations, off common interests, and even if we don't have common interests, we still gonna find a way to goddamn freaking connect. Let's build. Speaking of building, I got a lot of stuff to build up to. Like, I wanna be able to at least go outside once a week and drop a sick adventure video, something with a sunset, maybe some water, maybe some trees with the Bleezy, the other trees. Now, in nature, dog, that shit hit different. Although I don't sit here and do this all day or speak about it, I could use one by a river. Freak you mean? Give me a fat deer leg. Nah, bro, but I'm just a dude who enjoy life. Like, I'm just happy to be here. I had a lot of experiences and it's been interesting. Just playing football for 18 years, and I mean that being my life, growing up Mormon, or even just like being a content creator for 5 years. And I always talk about it. At one point I had damn near 1 million people following me across all my stuff. I had a bunch of different perspectives and identities for myself that I saw myself as, and it's very hard to sit there and connect to one. And that's why I had a very hard, long pause. Hard, long struggle. Sorry, dog. I'm 24. I should not be. As I was saying, I had a very long and stiff trouble. Sorry, okay. I had a really long and hard trouble trying to figure out who I wanted to be. If you watched my video I uploaded, what was it, yesterday? The video before this one. I had a very hard time trying to figure out who I want to be. Like, the main theme for my channel right now, I think I have, I don't know how many videos, but videos up to like from 6 months ago, I talk about a lot of different aspects of just like how I was seen before. I talk about football things, this, that, and the other. Like, in my brain, in my mind, I don't know what the fuck is going on half the time. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And you know what? It's okay. I think that's what life should be. When you don't know what's going on, I think that's the best times. And I always used to say that because like, shit dog, what am I gonna build from here? It's like a blank slate, you know? It's not like, I don't know what I wanna do. It's like, shit, I gotta build something. I gotta build, man. We got an empty lot. Let's put like a Walmart parking lot. So in this Walmart parking lot, no. See, the one thing about me is every time I open my mouth and every time I talk about things like my past, like content creation, anything that has happened, regardless of what it is, I kind of come to some realizations, and the realization I'm having right now is instead of trying to find this identity through content creation and trying to be seen as this, trying to be seen as that, trying to have my story heard, nah, dog, we building right now. Instead of trying to goddamn attach to an identity and attach to some type of like content niche or something like that in order to build up an identity, I'm doing my thing right now. I'm just speaking, having a good time. Like I always sit here and I'm like, what do I want to speak about? What's this video title gonna be? I'm building it right now. I'll figure it out when I'm done. It's crazy, man, because the more time I spend, or the more time I spend, I should say, because I still, to this day, am always trying to figure out like, how am I gonna get my old community back? How am I gonna get people to understand how I restarted or why fuck that. We build the persona, we build the identity right here. The more time we spend searching, the less time we are actively building what we want to find. It's so crazy because the more I spend searching for identity, and I think this might go for a lot of other people too, the more we spend looking for identity versus building one, versus becoming, the more time that we spend latching on to old identities, things that we have since shed from, the less we are growing into the identity that we could be building, loving, nurturing, and just growing as a whole. Identities are crazy. When you don't have an identity or you have too many identities, especially that you're trying to latch onto, it could get discombobulating. I love that word. Confusing. Make you go mentally ill because who am I? What am I? What's my worth? You know, it's like a lot of questions that go into that. All those questions are fucking bogus. And the answer to all those questions are made in the building process. In the moment, fudge, my knee. In the moment, oh my God, bro. I have bad knees, a bad back, and bad shoulders, bad hips, everything. I'm like the Tin Man. I need to be oiled. Oil me up. Wait a minute. I need to stop trying to become and start being. Yes. Nah, man, but life is confusing. It really is. What do I do next? Where do I go from here? Who can I be? I want to be somebody. You are somebody. That's something I need to understand too. I am somebody. Do I feel like nobody? Do I feel like nobody sees me or hears me or understands me? Yes, a lot of the time. And I think a lot of other people do too. But that's the one thing too about life is we have to learn, and I have to learn how to accept nobody ever will understand you like you. So we have to learn how to understand ourselves. I need to learn how to understand myself to be able to start working towards a goal that is clear. When your goal is not clear because it's constantly being changed due to how you see identities, yourself, and just like the virtue of your work, is it worth it? Then nothing will ever start getting put into place for you to be where you want to be. If you constantly keep switching, constantly keep changing things up, you're going to keep setting yourself back. You'll never grow into this personality, identity that you want to be because you're so stuck on, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? What if people don't understand this? What if nobody likes this? You have to like it. You need to understand it. You need to enjoy whatever it is you're doing for it to work. That's the only time things actually work. Even when they do work, if you're doing things you don't enjoy, you're going to hate what you do and it will consume you one day and it will just all fold on top of you. Listen, this is a crazy life. It'll leave you in a daze, but we must face it delightfully and stay delightfully dazed. You heard that. But I have a lot of adventures, outdoor things, so much I want to do in vlogs, little talks like these in the room, bro. What the hell? Everything that I like to do, I'ma upload it and just keep on uploading and pushing until, hey dog, not push until something works, not push until things change, but push and enjoy the experience, the documentation of the good vibes through this lens. Everything I want to do, dog, it starts with me, my mindset, and believing that I can. No more waiting for perfect conditions, because sometimes the perfect condition never comes. You just gotta adapt, overcome, and be the best that you can at whatever it is that you wanna work towards, whatever you wanna achieve. We gonna do it together. Hell yeah. So much stuff coming soon. If you wanna support the channel, please consider subscribing to the Patreon. Link in the description. Follow my Instagram for all the updates at Delightfully Dazed. You're that. And yeah, dog, all the links inside the description and my little beacons. I have a Discord too. It's in that link if you want to check it out. But I'll see you. Stay super safe, stay up, and don't forget to keep them vibes immaculate. As always, baby. Yes, sir.